This is a recorded interview between leading senior constable Darren Jones and Aaron Drew of 4 Ridgeway Avenue in Burwood, conducted at the Box Hill Police Station on Thursday the 16th of September 2010. Persons present is my corroborator.
Senior Constable Kiernan 35273.
And Colin, can I get you to state your full name and connection to Aaron, please?
Colin William Drew, Aaron's dad, living at 4 Ridgeway Avenue in Burwood, Victoria.
Aaron, do you agree the time is now 10:26 by this phone?
Correct.
Can you state your full name and address, please?
Aaron William Drew, 4 Ridgeway Avenue, Burwood, Victoria.
I intend to interview you in relation to manufacturing and trafficking drugs of dependence. Before continuing, I must inform you that you are not obliged to say or do anything, but anything you say or do may be given in evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Colin, are you happy that Aaron understands that caution?
Yes.
I must also inform you of the following rights. You may communicate with or attempt to communicate with a friend or relative to inform that person of your whereabouts. You may communicate with or attempt to communicate with a legal practitioner. If you are not a citizen or permanent resident of Australia, you may communicate with or attempt to communicate with the consular office of the country of which you are a citizen. Do you understand these rights?
Yes.
Can you tell me in your own words what those rights are?
Sorry, I can't.
Would you like me to go through them again?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you can contact a friend or relative. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, obviously you've got your father here. And you can contact a legal practitioner. Do you understand that?
Yes.
What's a legal practitioner?
I don't know.
In your words, what's a legal practitioner?
A solicitor?
Okay. Would you like to contact a solicitor?
No thanks.
Colin, are you happy that he understands his rights?
Yes.
Would you like to exercise those rights on his behalf at all?
Yes, I would.
Okay. What did you want to try and do?
If there's anything you can't answer, I would like to help him.
Okay. As far as contacting a solicitor or a consular office of the country of which he is
No.
a citizen, okay. All right. As I've explained to you, Colin, your role in this situation is to ensure that he does understand the questioning. So if you think he's having any difficulty with the question I've asked, I'll just get you to address that with me.
All right.
And I'll rephrase the question to him. Sorry, I might just clarify. Before I said that you don't have to say or do anything, but anything you say or do may be given in evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Can you tell me in your words what it means?
I'm sorry, you have to repeat what you said.
Okay. So you don't have to say or do anything. Do you understand that?
Yes.
In your words, what does that mean?
It means that I'm not obliged to answering questions.
Okay. And anything that you say or do will be given in evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes.
In your words, what does it mean?
It means whatever I say here can be held against me in court.
Okay. All right. Can you state your age and your date of birth, please?
23 years old, 30th of the 5th of 87 birthday.
Okay. Are you an Australian citizen?
Yes.
Are you of Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander descent?
No.
Okay. Obviously, we've executed a search warrant this morning at your place in Ridgeway Avenue in Burwood, and we've seized a number of items. In relation to the manufacturing and trafficking of drugs, can you tell us your involvement in that?
Peeking the mushrooms, drying the mushrooms, chopping the mushrooms, and
In as much detail as you can you go through the process from the most recent time that you've picked the mushrooms to when you could actually use the drugs?
most recent peaking was about a month ago.
Okay, Cameron.
What else did you want to know?
Well, tell me in as much detail what you do, times, dates, where you do it, how you do it, right up to the time that you can use the drugs.
Please repeat the question.
Okay. So before you said that about a month ago was the most recent time you picked mushrooms.
Yes.
Can you tell me in as much detail, thinking about where and when and how, tell me in as much detail about picking the mushrooms?
Go to a forest and pick mushrooms.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me in more detail?
No.
So, how do you get to the forest?
By car.
Okay, so if I take you back to that time when you're in the car going to the forest, can you tell me in as much detail as you can remember who you were with, what you did when you were there, when you did it?
I did it with my friends.
Go on.
We picked as many mushrooms as were there.
Go on.
What do you put the mushrooms in when you pick them up?
In a green bag.
A plastic bag?
Green bag.
A green bag. Is it a plastic bag or is it one of them bags you get at the supermarket there? Then
One of the bags at the supermarket.
like canvasy type bags?
Yes.
Can you tell me in as much detail as you can?
No.
Alright, if I can take you back to the time when you've picked the mushrooms, you've returned to a certain place, what did you do then?
Then dried the mushrooms. Then chopped the mushrooms.
Alright. I'll stop you there. I want you to tell me in as much detail as you can. Tell me who you were with, when was it, where was it, how did you do it? So you've gotten back to your house, or you've gotten back to wherever you do all this. Tell me about where it was in as much detail as you can remember.
Where, what was?
Where you had the mushrooms to dry them and process them.
In my room.
Okay. Can you tell me in as much detail as you remember what happened?
What happened to what?
Tell me about how you processed the mushrooms.
We would put them in the dehydrator.
Go on.
Then chop them.
Go on.
Then pack them into capsules.
Go on.
Then store them.
Go on.
Then sell them.
Go on.
And that's it.
In relation to the places that you picked the mushrooms, can you tell me where the most recent place was?
Yes, it was in Warragul.
Can you describe the place? Or do you know the name of the place?
No, I do not know the name.
You said before that you went down there by car. Is that correct?
Yes,
Whose car did you go there in?
in Stewart's.
What's Stuart's full name, please?
Stewart Finlayson Smith.
And who went with you?
Me, Jason, and Stewart.
Did everybody in the car know why you were going to Warragul?
Yes,
And why were you going to Warragul?
to pick mushrooms.
And you were going to pick mushrooms. Why were you going to pick mushrooms? What did you want to achieve by that?
To have a supply that can be held on to while the mushroom season isn't there.
Okay, is it mushroom season at the moment?
No,
Right. When you picked these mushrooms, was it mushroom season?
yes,
Okay. So mushroom season is finished, is it?
yes.
Those mushrooms that you picked from Warragul, what did you do with those?
We have kept them stored in a cake container.
Sorry, in a
Cake container.
cake container. And where is that?
In my drawer. In my room. Top drawer. bedside table.
Okay. In what form are they?
In a powder.
Okay, so you've already dried those and powdered them, is that correct?
Correct.
Alright. So what you said before is that you've picked the mushrooms and you've gone back to your house, is that correct?
Correct.
Which part of the house are we talking about?
Talking about down the back, the bungalow to the right, which I live in.
Okay. Is that the same bungalow that we found you in this morning?
Yes.
And who came back to your house?
Sorry.
Who came back to your house and helped dry the mushrooms?
Jason.
What's Jason's surname?
Todd.
So once they've been, on that time that you dried them, once they were dry, what did you do with them?
We capped them.
You put them in capsules, is that what you
Yes.
mean? So once they're dry, can you put them in straight into the capsules, or do you have to do something with them before?
They can be put straight into the capsules.
Okay, do you have to crush them first?
No.
So you don't need to powder them to put them into capsules?
They do need to be powdered
Okay. So how do you powder them?
via grinder, coffee grinder.
And who was involved in that process on this occasion?
Me.
Was anybody else?
No.
Where was Jason at that point?
He was in my room.
Did he know about it?
Yes.
Did he participate in it at all?
No.
Where was Stuart Finlayson Smith?
He was not. He would have been with his girlfriend.
Did he know what was going on?
Yes.
So once you've grinded the mushrooms, what happens then?
It then gets stored in caps
How do you get it into the capsules?
by hand.
So there's a video here, can you describe how you do it to the video?
You open the capsule, then put the mushroom powder in the capsule, close it, then it's ready for consumption.
Okay. Do you add anything else to the grinding mix?
No.
So it's just all mushrooms, is it?
Yes.
And on that one occasion, how much powder would you have made?
300 grams.
How do you know it was 300 grams?
Because kitchen scales.
And who did all the weighing and putting into capsules?
Me and Jason.
So did you use all the powder on that occasion?
No.
How many capsules did you make on that occasion?
100.
And what did you do with them?
We sold them.
Can you tell me about that? How do you sell them? Tell me in as much detail as you can.
People ring Jason for mushrooms.
And what happens then?
Then get sold.
Tell me more about the process of it. Like, how does he meet? How do these people know Jason?
They're his friends.
So what's the process of the transaction?
Money for mushrooms.
So, just as an example, if I was to call up Jason, I was one of his friends and I was to call up Jason, how would we arrange the exchange of the money for the mushrooms?
You would have to meet Jason.
And where would I do that?
At my house.
And how much would be charged for a capsule?
$10.
So, of those, the 100 capsules that you made, how many of those have been sold?
Half the amount.
Are all of those at $10 each?
Yes.
How many people have they been sold to?
Half a dozen.
Do you know who those people are?
No.
Did you see those people come to your house?
No.
So where were you when the transactions took place?
I would have been taking a shower.
Were you present when Jason took phone calls for these to organise these transactions?
No.
Where were you at that time?
In the house.
In the main part of the house?
Yes.
How do you know that he's taking phone calls to organise these transactions in?
Because he would tell me.
Were you aware that he was using your house as part of his selling of the mushrooms?
Yes.
Did you receive any of the money from those transactions?
Yes.
How much did you receive?
Would have been half the amount.
How long have you been doing this for? How long have you been picking mushrooms and putting them into capsules?
Since mushroom season started,
When does it start?
June.
How many times have you picked mushrooms?
A lot of times.
Can you estimate?
No.
Like, is it 1, 5, 10 or more?
Five to 10 times.
And what do you do with the mushrooms on each occasion?
Process them.
Do you process them straight away?
Yes.
Is there a reason you process them straight away?
So they don't go rotten.
So if you've done about 5 to 10 processes, how many capsules in total do you think you've made?
A lot.
Could you give me an estimate?
No.
Well, if you've done about 100 on the most recent occasion that we've talked about, how many do you think you've made on the other occasions?
I don't know.
Is there a reason you don't know?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because there's so much that's been done.
So, just doing the mathematics of it, if you've done it 5 to 10 times, and you might average about 100 capsules, I'd estimate that it'd been about 1,000 capsules. Is that fair enough, or is that an estimate that's just nowhere near the ballpark?
That's pretty accurate.
And those capsules, what's happened to those?
They would have had been sold
How many different people were they sold to?
to a lot.
Can you tell me what you mean by a lot?
No, I can't.
And